Welcome to Pmtv Biznews. I'm Kai Garcia. Here are business headlines. In his first Global Business Update webcast as Philip Morris International Chief Executive Officer, Andre Calantzopoulos reiterates call for initiatives to improve PMI's organizational capabilities and competitiveness. PMI posts financial gains in third quarter despite challenges. PMI Senior Vice President for Operations Martin King holds Worldwide Operations webcast live from PMFTC Marikina Factory. PMFTC President Paul Riley says Operation Fightback is gaining ground. PMFTC honors top wholesalers in Metro Manila. PMFTC names Excellence and ABCD awardees for Sales Integration Project. PMFTC's CSR project vies for the Citizens Corporate Citizenship Awards in the United States. Philip Morris International Chief Executive Officer Andre Calantzopoulos called on all PMI employees to initiate and embrace internal improvements to increase the company's organizational capabilities and competitiveness. In his first Globus update last October 18, Andre said PMI is facing unique challenges brought about by weak economies, steep market declines in certain countries, currency fluctuations, illicit trade, and regulatory policies. There is a sacrifice and serious effort to be made by every person in our company. Together, let's prove that the end result was worth the difficulties of the journey, Andre said. Despite this challenge, however, the world's largest private tobacco company posted significant gains in the third quarter of 2013. Andre said PMI's business fundamentals are solid, and the company continues to anticipate a strong final quarter. Calling the Philippines as a unique situation, the PMI CEO said the total industry cigarette volume of 23 billion units was estimated to have decreased by 6.7% due to government tax enforcement and the under-declaration of tax-paid volume by PMI's main local competitor. Despite the challenges in the Philippines, PMI Chief Financial Officer Jacek Olczak, meanwhile, said the country remains an important market for PMI. To protect the Philippine market, Jacek said PMI will continue to work with the Bureau of Internal Revenue, the Bureau of Customs, and other concerned government agencies so that the under-declaration by its main local competitor, whose main brand is Mighty, of the actual volume it sold can be finally addressed. Jacek said during his own webcast,
while it increased its tax-declared volume from an average of 500 million units per month in the first quarter to 1.1 billion units in the second quarter and 1.4 billion units in August, we estimate that this represented less than half of the volume it sold during this period. The retail price of its main brand Mighty has remained at the 1 peso per cigarette. This is an economically unsustainable level when paying full taxes.
In other news, PMI Senior Vice President for Operations Martin King capped his 5-day visit to the Philippines with a Worldwide Operations webcast last October 21 from PMFTC Marikina Factory, which was beamed live to other PMI affiliates around the world. The event marked the first time PMFTC hosted a global webcast for a member of the PMI senior management team. The webcast was also held for the first time in Asia. PMI Vice President for Operations Asia Nicolas Flores, PMI EHSS and Operations Planning Director Enrique Llamas, and other members of his management team have accompanied Martin, who also toured the Marikina and Batangas factories. Assessing his 5-day trip, Martin has this to say.
The overall operations organization in the Philippines is making improvements in many areas. I see the quality getting better, the safety record has improved. I think the commitment towards open and the use of lean tools to make continuous improvement is vastly improved over the previous times I've been here. So I congratulate everybody in operations, and I also congratulate the people in this market.
PMFTC's Operation Fightback is fast gaining ground. In his email to the employees, PMFTC President Paul Riley said, overall sales are going to be hopefully close to budget, thanks to a major fightback starting from the second quarter of the year. Paul further said, we have strong reason to believe that Mighty continues not to pay the right excise taxes, and we are doing everything we can to rectify this by raising it with the authorities. Still part of Operation Fightback, PMFTC Sales Director Alexander Reich and his team recently held a trade engagement activity to honor the top 49 wholesalers in Metro Manila. Dubbed as PMFTC Wholesalers Day Winning Together, the trade event aimed to further strengthen PMFTC's partnership with top Metro Manila wholesalers. Singers Jaja Padilla, The Company, and Tuesday Vargas, and top impersonator Willie Nepomuceno entertained the wholesalers, who were also oriented by the sales team on PMFTC's illicit trade campaign. PMFTC has cited 85 employees for their roles in the sales integration resulting from the business partnership of Fortune Tobacco Corporation and Philip Morris Philippines. Named as Excellence Awardees are Sales Organization Development Manager Adrian Ampong, Area Sales Logistics Manager Arnel Durana, Marketing and Sales Finance Manager Karina Go, Area Sales Manager Muhammad Uzman, Area Sales Director Pai Sing Son, and Sales Projects Director Serhat Batur. Meanwhile, the above and beyond the Call of Duty Awards were given to 79 employees from various departments. And here's another piece of good news. The United States Chamber of Commerce Foundation Business Civic Leadership Center has named PMFTC as one of the 3 contenders for the much-coveted 2013 Corporate Citizenship Awards Best Community Program category. The entry of PMFTC is its Corporate Social Responsibility Project Capability Building and Reforestation Program for tobacco farmers. Winners will be known on November 21, 2013 in a ceremony to be held at the Ronald Reagan Building and International Trade Center in Washington, D.C. And that wraps up the news this month. Thanks for watching. For more business headlines, stay tuned for the next episode of Biznews, only here on PMTV. I'm Kai Garcia.